Hi babies, welcome back to Donna's Spot. Today is how do I keep up with my personal hygiene. Now me, I'm a bigger lady now. I used to be a 9, 10, 11, 12. As you see, I'm in my size 20 now. So I have to be especially careful and make sure I get all the spots. So I'll take some of this, any kind of hydrating cleanser. This happens to be from Rite Aid. And I mixed it in with this gentle skin cleanser from Dollar Tree because it's a little thinner. And it makes that a little thinner. So I washes my face with that. And then the first time I just wet my face and I wash it real good with it. And then I rinse my face off. I like doing things a little bit more than once. So I'll do it again. I'll wash my face and put the cleanser on. I'll suds it up real good. Then I'll take my facial machine that I got from Lakeside's collection. It was like $7.95. And I'll put it together and I'll go back with the soap and scrub my face like every other day with the machine. Because I like my face to be a certain way. And then I'll rinse it off real good. And while my face is still wet, I have my handy dandy coconut mixture. You know me, I got that eczema, so I mix this ammonium lactate, 12% lotion or cream. That's a prescription with some Nivea, with some coconut oil, with some coconut cream, with some vegetable glycerin, so I can make sure my skin is hydrated. Then I'll go back over it with some serum that I've made, with some liquid serums and the ammonium lactate, 12% cream, and Nivea and vegetable glycerin. You know, I go back over it. Then if I see some redness, this came from the Dollar Store, it's a redness relief, and I'll take it out as a cream and I'll mix it into my parts that's a little bit red, you know, little red dots here and there. And then after that, I'll go back over with my Vaseline and olive oil mixture because I'm into hydrating my body, hydrating my skin and locking things in, and the vegetable glycerin and the Vaseline and the coconut oil all have that locking in mechanism from the outside. Then I try to eat olive oil or coconut oil on the inside in my food and it locks it in. And then when I get water, it just locks everything in. So that's what I do for my face. And of course, I take me a sponge or a poof and I wash up under my arms, you know, in the shower or just taking a washer. I'll take some water and some soap here. You know, everybody knows what soap is. Well, I don't have it over here. But I'll take some water and some soap and go back in because, you know, with us using deodorant, it tends to stick into the skin. So I'll make sure I'll scrub real hard with the soap, go back with the washcloth or the poof and scrub real hard up under both arms, you know. Then I sit up here and I lift up my breasts and I scrub real hard after that. Then I'll rinse off in the shower, rinse myself off if I'm taking a horse bath. So I'm making sure all my skin is getting scrubbed up and, you know, washed off. Then, of course, I'll work on the bottom part. You know, I'll do my feet. I'll scrub my feet real good. I'll put some body wash and some Dial spring water soap because that's good for us African Americans, especially those ones like me who, as I started aging, I got these boils on my body. They start out like a scratch. They get real hard and hurtful. Then they get mushy where you can push the pus and the blood out. But unfortunately with me, once the blood drains and the pus drains, my skin envelopes back in and the boil moves somewhere else. So I always use the Dial antibacterial soap with spring water in it. Because this is what the internist told me to do. And I had just bought it right before she told me and started doing, I don't know, maybe God, I don't know, whatever. So anyhow, I'll scrub my feet real down with the sponge or the cloth. You know, I'll scrub my legs real down and stuff, back and front. My back, I'll scrub it real down with my soap and my body wash and my water, and then I stand there and let the hot water just drain on me because I be in so much pain. Then I go back and my arms feel hairy. I'll put some more soapy water up under it, and I'll take me a razor blade and I'll shave up under my arms. And that razor will go in the garbage because it's usually hairy. Then I'll go to my chocha, my vajayjay, however you want to say it, and I'll wet that motherfucker down, and I'll take the big blades and I'll shave my mouth. Then I'll take the little bikini blades and chop off the little excesses on the side, then that's gone. So, okay, that's another razor gone. Oh, well. I have to keep myself up. And then I'll go back in and I'll do it the old-fashioned way. And I'll take a scrubby or usually a washcloth and soak that down and scrub into my vajayjay or my chocha, however you want to say it. I scrub that motherfucker good, going through every goddamn layer. Then I go scrub my asshole, and then I come back and rinse it out. Then I'll come back with this feminine wash from the Dollar Tree, and I'll squeeze that on my sponge, and I'll go back in, making sure I get every layer in my chocha, my vajayjay, and then I'll go in my asshole and I'll scrub that motherfucker out again. Then I'll rinse it down real good with some hot water so I know that that's doing right. When I get out, I'll take this and I'll brush my mouth out. As you see, this time I need another one to close up, but I got other ones. And I'll take my toothbrush and I'll scrub my mouth out. I'll do my tongue and I'll do all inside my gums and, make my mouth healthy and make myself feel good. Then when I get out, I'll spray my body out. I'll dry off, of course, let myself air dry a little bit. And then I'll spray some perfume on and put my lotions and stuff on, because basically what I use on my face, I use on my body. I want to be highly saturated. It takes about an hour, but it works for me. I don't know why I got to do all this, but that's what my skin demands. So my skin demands it, so I'll do it. Then I'll get me some secret regular strength or clinical strength, because for whatever years, since I've been in my late 40s, secret is the only thing that holds me, so I don't have to worry about perspiring and sweating and being wet and stuff. Then after I brush my teeth, I struggle from dry mouth because I got a lot of medicine, so I'll go in with this biotin dry mouth rinse, and I'll put some water in my mouth and I'll gargle with that. Then I'll go back in with some mouthwash that I add some vinegar to. I'll take maybe, like a layer on the bottom, put vinegar in, then I put the rest in with mouthwash, and then I'll take that and gargle my mouth out. That helps with the dryness. Also, of course, I gotta drink some water. Then I know a lot of the women are using the personal care feminine hygiene spray or whatever feminine hygiene spray, and I've heard a lot of people saying that they're getting cancer from the powder in it. Well, if you know how to spray it and you don't spray everything, you spray what's right to be sprayed, you shouldn't have no cancer. I lift up my breasts and I spray up under my breasts because my breasts sweat because they're bigger now. I'll lift up my stomach and spray up under my stomach because I'm bigger now. I'll spray my mouth down real good and I'll spray my asshole. On the outside, y'all, on the outside. When I'm going over somebody's house, I make sure I keep these feminine wipes in my purse, so after I use the bathroom and after I wipe it down with toilet paper, I can go back in with these and feel fresh. When I'm just at home and not going anywhere, I'll use these personal care adult wipes that I get as part of my United Healthcare benefit. It's like a large washcloth, so I'll, wipe out my chocha and my vajayjay. If I'm getting sweaty or whatever, I'll wipe my face, body down or whatever. It's just something extra to have since I can buy them with my United Healthcare benefit. I keep these on hand so I can wipe my chocha, my vajayjay, and wipe my ass when I have a bowel movement or piss or whatever. I gotta be clean and fresh at all times. at all times because I'm a bigger woman now. I always like to be on point and make sure that I am clean and fresh any way you look at it, any way you do it, any way you think of doing it. And if that means I have to take out a little extra time this week to shave or to scrub or whatever, I do it. I usually wear my acrylic nails. I took them off because my nail technician went out of town for a while. Yeah, she's back, but by the time she was back, I was just getting the pieces of acrylic out of my skin, so now I'm letting them air out. I saw in a magazine, digital magazine, how this girl keeps her nails out. She puts two hair coat layers on her nails every day, and she wipes her cuticles down with olive oil. Well, I haven't been doing the olive oil, but I have a little machine where I can, grind it off. It's a petty file. It's supposed to be for your toes, but I use it for my toes and for my nails. And so I paint them with clear, and then after a while, I shave that off, and I paint them with clear again. Then if I want some nail polish on top, I'll put the nail polish on top. Because I don't really want the nail polish on my nails or my toenails. Because as I get older, it seems like the color soaks in. So basically, I do use a lot of hygiene products. I do use a lot of hygiene products, but I like to smell good. I like to have a different perfume or different body spray for every day because I don't want to smell the same all the time. I'm trying to get the best scents that like me and I like it, so I could I could feel beautiful. I could feel like I want to feel, not like how a person want me to feel. Then I'll take my wig, like I always tell y'all, I spray my wigs down with oil sheen all the time. Oil sheen, outside and on the inside. Oil sheen, so I can get this together. Because I like to do with my wigs the way I want to do it with them. And I want the curls and I want the waves, but I don't want the heat on my wigs because I just don't believe in putting heat on my wigs. Like I told you, I'll section it off with a comb or a pick, spray it both sides, brush it out with the vent brush, and then I'll roll it up with some rollers. And my curls be just as curly, just like I want them without a problem. So this is what I do. I try to always be fresh. And if that means in the middle of the day I feel hot and sweaty, then I'm going to take an extra whore bath. I'm going to take an extra shower. That's just me. I like to always feel good. I like to always set my body up and scrub my body. Scrub, scrub-a-dub-a-dub. Scrub-a-dub-a-dub. That's just some of my shit. That's what I do. And then I'll go back in if I want to wear my makeup and I'll put on my foundation and my lipstick or whatever. But I got to run to make today, so I'm not doing all that. I'm throwing a little lipstick. I got my earrings on and shit, but I'm not going to do all that. I'm going to just go out the door because I know I done washed myself up from head to toe, from washing my face down to my feet and everything in between. I done lotioned everything up. Everything is nice and complete and dry and clean, and I feel good about myself. And I know I can be out in the public and I can be amongst the public because I feel good about myself. I don't stink, so I know, I'm not going to offend anybody. So this is just some of the things that I do to keep myself up. Yes, extra products. Yes, a little extra money, but you got to feel good about you, because if you can't feel good about you, how you going to feel good about somebody else? How you going to want to get up in somebody else's face and you're not feeling good about somebody getting up in your face? So I hope you like my video. If you have any questions, let me know. If you like it, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. And why? Please subscribe. Bye-bye. Kisses to you all. Bye-bye. Have a good day.